Riverbabes, you have no idea what you're in for. I'm your host, Leanne Aguilera, and welcome to the beginning of the end. Welcome to the Sweetwater Secrets preview show for episode 221, chapter 34, Judgment Night. Now, side note, apparently this episode used to be called Chapter 34, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, but they changed it at the last minute. I don't know why they changed the episode's title, but I'm glad they did because that last one was a little bizarre and a little spoilery, and Judgment Night is a much better fit for this absolutely bonkers episode. Since I'm channeling my inner Juggy today, that'll make sense later, I'll be bringing you exclusive scoop from Cole Sprouse about his favorite Jughead moment of season 2. Plus, Madelaine Petch is setting the record straight about her biggest Choni pet peeve. But first, let's take a look at your hisses and kisses from episode 220, chapter 33, Shadow of a Doubt. First up, Luna Apollo dished hisses to the Black Hood for being near Cheryl.
Stay away from my sis!
Kisses to B and C, they're so cute. And to the serpents all sticking together. In unity, there is strength. Hard eyes. Meanwhile, Carly Rock was not seeing hard eyes, and she unleashed a mini rant writing, "Okay, let's get this straight here. It's perfectly fine for Moose to cheat on Midge with Kevin in season 1, but when Moose finds out that Midge did the same thing this season with Fangs, suddenly Moose gets angry. Major hisses to Moose for being a complete hypocrite."
Not understanding that you're a horrible person doesn't make you less of a horrible person.
Preach, girl. But I gotta warn you, he's not the only hypocrite in town you're gonna wanna punch during this week's episode. As for Fang's fate, random person, yes, that's their actual handle, posted, Reggie couldn't have shot Fangs because Archie was on top of him before he was shot, which meant he would have only been able to shoot his leg or his foot. Yeah. All agreed that the angles definitely seemed off during that scene, but at this point, I'm not really sure the laws of physics really apply to Riverdale.
The rules of physics don't apply to us. Let it ride!
And Jamie Eon threw out this gem of a comment writing, hisses to the fact that we still haven't seen Nana Rose since she basically saved Choni's relationship. Yes! Give us all Nana Rose all day. And speaking of Choni, Megan Louise Cosplay said, can she stop calling Choni Choni? Megan, my dear, I'm assuming by your spelling in that comment that you pronounce Choni like Choni. Don't get me wrong, I love that we're on the same ship. But Cheryl is with a sh sound, so it's Choni, not Choni. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. I'll let Madelaine Petch take it from here.
I saw you like 5 months ago?
When I was calling that Choni was gonna happen and we created the ship name together. Do you remember that conversation?
I think I just clarified that it's Choni and not Choni.
It is not Choni. I've been saying Choni.
Cheryl, Choni.
Yes.
Choni reminds me of.
And who was captaining that ship from the beginning?
You were, but also Vanessa was. That's for real. The minute Vanessa was cast, she's like, I want to date Cheryl. It's like, okay.
All right, from the Choni queen herself, it's Choni. In our last Sweetwater, I pitched my theory that the other Black Hood in town could either be Claudius or a potential identical twin of Hal's? I don't know. But Linnea is dropping a cool new twist with this kind of lengthy comment, so hang in there with me, all right? She says, I have a theory that the Black Hood actually works for Hermione. Marisol hinted that the season finale might make you question where she stands. My guess is that it'll somehow involve the Black Hood. Hal's unusual green eyes during parts of the episode may also be a hint that it's not actually Hal, but yet another twin. One theory could be that the twin would be working for Hermione but made a deal to save Betty somehow, but instead he had to torture her and possibly have to figure out who was in the process, possibly a part of the deal he made with Hermione. Honestly, it would be the smartest move and the less obvious choice.
You just said a mouthful there, sister.
Great job. That was a mouthful, but I applaud you. Meanwhile, it appears that my rewinding sesh of the body bag scene was a little too excessive because Dreaming with a 1 instead of an I, welcome back girl, commented, Leanne, that looked nothing like Chick. Really? Am I crazy? I really thought that the dead body looked so much like Chick. Maybe just the adrenaline of the moment just got to me. I don't know.
I'm sorry, it must be the pressure of entertaining.
We're just 2 episodes away from the end of season 2, and I'm already getting a little nostalgic. You know, it was amazing to watch Jughead's journey go from reluctant Southside High student to the fierce serpent prince he is today. So when I caught up with Cole Sprouse at Paley Fest a few months ago, I asked him to reflect on Juggy's journey. Take a look.
Looking back on this season, what has been your most crazy favorite Jughead moment?
My most crazy favorite Jughead moment. I mean, Jughead straight up cuts his enemies now. If I were to read the abstract from season 1 and go, this kid cuts people with a switchblade, I would be shocked. But he does. And he does it well and confidently. And he keeps eye contact the whole time.
And speaking of eye contact, you're not going to want to even blink when you see the last 5 minutes of Judgment Night.
You don't scare me.
Now, as we move into the penultimate episode of season 2, you can tell from the promo that this one's going to be amazing. But I need to warn you, Riverbabes.
If you are some dumb folks looking to just get murdered,
This episode has everything. Action, revenge, kidnapping, answers, serpents.
ghosts, ghouls, goblins, my son.
The list goes on and on. And now I'm going to tease you even more, because here are 3 clues you need to know before tuning into this next jaw-dropping episode. Number 1, that wasn't a scream, that was a battle cry, and you won't believe what this fiery character does next. Number 2, 3 of Riverdale's most attractive residents will team up for a hot and heroic rescue mission. And number 3, don't believe everything you hear. It could lead to one fan favorite down the path to their demise. Are you shaking in your snakeskin boots yet? Well, you should be. Now, once you've watched Chapter 34, Judgment Night, grab your tissues, you're gonna need them, and come sob with me on the Sweetwater Secrets after show, where I'll have exclusive answers from a surprise Riverdale star about the episode's most haunting moment. But for now, please give this video a like and hit the comments or chat with me on Twitter to shout out your predictions for what's gonna happen and if you can crack my 3 clues. See you soon, Riverbabes. Bye.